How we doing, everyone? It's just a little video here. Teach you how to shave with a safety razor. I get loads of people asking me on my Facebook page and Twitter and stuff. So yeah, I thought I'd put a video together and see if I can help you to shave. First off, most important thing is preparation. So you know, you want to try and soften the beard as much as you can. It's a really good idea to either shave in the shower, in the bath, or when you get out. Better when you get out, really. You don't want to be lining your own hairs. So yeah, I've left a few days growth. There's no point doing a video, you know, when I've got no stubble. So you know, this is the lovely ginger beard here. So right then, so what I'm doing today, I've just left my brush, you know, to soak in the water for probably about a minute, something like that. I've already prepped my face, washed it a lot. So what I'm going to do now is a bit of pre-shave oil. It's not essential, but I do recommend it. Every time I shave without it, I do feel the difference. So personal preference more than anything. But so into the skin. It smells nice as well. So just rub that into the skin, and then what I always do is give my hands a little wash, because you don't want your hands being slippy while you're holding a razor. So just clean your hands, dry them. Right then, I'm using a Muller R107 razor, awesome razor. Shaving cream, Taylor & Bond, and the sensitive one. This is the lid. I don't really think that you need a sensitive cream, to be honest. You know, it's more to do with the prep and how you shave more than anything. So you know, slightly put a bit on, don't need a massive amount. Some people will actually mix it in a bowl. I prefer to do it on my face, so I can just tell, you know, when the cream's ready, doing it on my face. So you don't want the cream dry, you want it, you know, a nice creamy lava. If it's too dry, then your blade's not going to glide through it as much, as good as it should. So you know, spend a bit of time getting a decent lava rather than rushing. This is my first video, by the way, so I do apologise. If you're new to double-edged shaving, or you're thinking of getting into it, when you're looking at how much the creams cost and stuff, they might cost probably double what you'd get in a can. But you know, the stuff in there is quality, and it'll last you a lot longer, so it'll actually work out a lot cheaper in the long run. I don't normally let my beard get this long at all. I normally shave every day or every other day, so I'm glad to get rid of it. It's been irritating me. I was going to do this video last night, but it's too dark. My camera's not working, so I'm using my phone, so that's why it's probably going to be rubbish quality, but if it's that bad, I can always do another one at some point. So that's me lathered up, nice and lathered. It's important with a safety razor to not use any pressure, just use the weight of the razor. You know, I've got a feather blade, so the feather blades are quite sharp, but don't be scared of them. A lot of people say, oh, you know, feather blade, you know, and they get really worried about it, but you know, there's nothing too worried about. Just take your time with it, and don't drop your razor. Right then, what I tend to do is you want to hold the razor at about 30-degree angle and don't use any pressure. I always just lift up, slightly stretch the skin, little strokes, that's all you need, no pressure at all. Yeah, just cutting right through it. If you find that you've got, well, you think you've got sensitive skin, I used to think I had, you know, you've got one blade on your face, not 3 or 5, so if you think you've got sensitive skin, chances are it's your razor, because you shouldn't really have 5 blades on your face. But companies will market their products so that you'll buy them. But you know, first pass, always go with the grain as well. And you'll find that your hair grows in all different directions on your face, so you just got to work out which way your hair's growing. As you can see, you know, it's just one blade, that's all you need. I'm not putting any pressure on at all. It's literally just the weight of the razor. You don't need any pressure at all. I always find that the top lip's the hardest bit. It's best to try and flatten like that and then pluck it under and roll it, because if you're going to cut yourself, that's where I cut myself. I don't generally cut myself, but I probably will now. Then the same on the sides. And on your first pass, don't worry about getting everything, just, you know, it's more beard reducing than getting the perfect shave to start with. I always find keeping your razor wet as well always helps. If your cream's too dry and you haven't mixed it properly, then you know you'll find that you're not getting a great shave. So now, on my neck, the hairs grow different ways each side, so this left side I have to go up to start with, if not I get irritation. So first pass I go up, so that's shaving with the grain, even though it might look like I'm shaving against, I'm not. And then there, this side I'll go down, and then vice versa later. that's pretty much the first pass done. So let's wipe that off. Now we're going to lather again. Same, you know, cream on the brush. I'm not going to reapply anything like that. I'm not going to put any more oil on either. I don't really need any. And then I'll go across the grain on this pass. I normally do 2 passes. A lot of people do 3, but 2's enough for me. It's funny how, I don't know if I've said it already, but how people think they've got sensitive skin when they haven't. I mean, being ginger, I used to think that I'd got very sensitive skin, but it just turns out that I haven't got sensitive skin at all. It's just the amount of blades on my face that were causing the irritation. I mean, on my neck, when I used to shave with a Mach 3 for literally 2-3 days, you know, I'd have red neck and I couldn't really get out because I looked like an idiot. So I've been shaving this way about 8 years now, and then I've got a passion for it, so I decided to turn it into a business. So the website's gingernupshaving.com, and check out what we sell if you don't already know. So second pass across the grain, so pretty much the same thing, no pressure again, 30-degree angle, just lightly across. Same this side. And don't worry about, you know, when you first start, just take your time. It's not a race, you know, you want a decent shave, you don't want to rush it. And then again, be careful at the top. I can't believe I've actually cut myself a tiny little cut. I hardly ever cut myself, but I would do when I'm doing a video. And then on this side I go down now. It always helps to stretch your skin as well. And I'll just carry on. On this side, we'll go up. No pressure, just nice and gentle. I mean, that's 2 passes now, and as you can see, no irritation whatsoever. If that had been with a cartridge razor, what I used to use years ago, then my neck would be in a right state now. So then, You can do a third pass if you want. If you want to go against the grain, you can do. As I said, I don't normally do that. What I do now is wash my face with cold water, so that'll help close all your pores. So swill it off. Freezing cold water. Oh, sorry. Then what I do, pat your face dry, don't rub it because you could cause, you know, some irritation. And then what you want to do once you've finished your shave, either moisturise or, you know, it is important. Don't think it's not manly, because it is, it's very manly. But what I'm using is Bluebeard's Post. So it's nice, smells nice, smells quite manly. And I mean, you only need a tiny bit, like that's more than enough. So rub it in your hands. I like to pat it on my skin as well. It feels better when I do that as opposed to rubbing it in. And that's it, done. Nice smooth shave. And what you can do as well once you've done that, or before, you know, once you finish the shave, if you want, you can find areas that, you know, feels a little bit rough, re-lather on that area, just go over that. But I mean, you know, it's pretty much it. Nice and smooth. Yes, that's it. You know, preparation is the most important thing, definitely. You know, if you just go to you just whack your shaving cream on and start shaving, then you're not going to get a great shave. So preparation is the main key. You know, a shaving oil is a brilliant idea, and it works for me, it really helps, but it's not essential. Decent shaving cream, decent blades, make sure your blades are always sharp. Yeah, and you'll get a pretty decent shave. Any questions, just ask me in the comments box. And thank you for watching. Cheers, bye.